Yo, what is going on, everyone? We're back. I'm here bringing out another NBA 2K21 rebuild. And in today's rebuild, we are doing a realistic Timberwolves rebuild. So before we get any further in this video, guys, if you're new to the channel, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's look at this Timberwolves roster, man. So we do have Karl Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell, and the rest of this team is not too good. We are going to be doing a realistic rebuild, so we can't really just be flipping people for anything. But one move I do want to do is we're probably going to send the first season by itself. I do want Cat to be a power forward just because he honestly, and I want Russell to be a shooting guard just because their overalls goes up and it kind of makes it easier for the rebuild. But the other reason I make Cat a power forward is because he's got really good post moves and stuff, and his defense just isn't that good. His block's only 68, but he's a good rebounder, so I mean, it is what it is. One player I do want to move on from, like if I wanted to in a realistic, not a realistic group, I would move on from Evan Turner, but no one's going to take that contract. But it is the last year of his deal. We are going to have to pay Malik Beasley. He is a free agent. And James Johnson, we could honestly move to a contending team if someone needs like a backup small forward or power forward. We could check James Johnson's trade value to see if anyone wants him. Josh Okogie will probably go to the G League. Jared Culver, G League as well. But realistic rebuilds are the toughest rebuilds to do, man, because you got to be somewhat realistic. Realistic in them. The Nuggets, they don't really need all this. I don't want to give up a first. The Magic, this wouldn't be helping them. The Lakers, nah. Like, I could see the Cavs doing this because they get like a first round pick in return, and the Cavs are tanking. But the Bulls are also in the same boat, but we don't want Chris Dunn back. Larry Nance would be cool. I mean, I could see the Hawks doing this trade too, but not really, man. So we're probably just going to send the first season, like I said, by itself. I do want to send, where's he at? Josh Okogie. Is he a free agent? Because he's a free agent, he's not going to come back. He got one option left, so assign him to the G League and assign Culver to the G League. And then other than that, man, we're just going to send the first season, man. It's going to be whoever this guy is, D'Angelo Russell, James Johnson, Karl Anthony Towns, Spillman with Malik Beasley, Hernan Gomez, Turner, and Jake Layman off the bench. I know we're probably going to do bad this year, so it's hopefully we get a top pick like they did in real life. We get the first overall pick. So we made it into the first season. We did go 33 and 49, which is good for us. We are going to be having a top pick in this draft. And here's all the NBA teams, man. We did not get anyone on. We did get Karl Anthony Towns actually on the All NBA team, second team, and no defensive players, which is pretty good, I guess. Not really, since I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I'm just trying to spit facts out, which I'm not. But we did finish I don't want to look at power rankings, league standings. We did finish at the bottom, I believe. Yeah, we were the third worst team in the West, and overall we were the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were the seventh worst team overall. So we're just going to celebrate the season, man. And we got to get some type of good pick, man. We got to hope the draft lottery helps us and we get the third pick, maybe even the first pick like they got in real life. But we do need to go out. My goal is to get Anthony Edwards here. If we don't get Anthony Edwards, it's a fail, man. We could try to trade up in the draft, like see where we go, and we could end up possibly getting, like, say we get the fifth pick, we could trade the fifth and like 2 future firsts for that third or second pick or something to see what we can get, man. But the Boston Celtics do win the NBA Finals, which is good for them. It's just very hard to see what's going on, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, you just don't really know what's going to happen in these realistic rebuilds. Because some stuff, people will complain it's not realistic. Some stuff is. You just never know what's going to happen. But in this NBA draft right here, let's see where we go, man. Let's see what pick we have. Please be good. We don't have our first round pick. We don't have our first round pick. Where is our first round pick? How did the Warriors have our first round pick? Was it in the Andrew Wiggins trade? I'm going to go check and I'll be right back. If it was in the Andrew Wiggins trade, I'll keep it. But if it wasn't, I'm going to trade it back. So I'm back and we got fucked. We got fucked, man. I read it from Adrian Worski, what he tweeted, and it said the Minnesota Timberwolves pick is protected top 3. Top 3. So we've literally just missed out on having our pick. That sucks, man. But we luckily do have some cap space to sign a free agent. But it's like, who wants to come? You know what I mean? Don't want you. Don't want Jacob Evans. I guess these 4 can come back, but that sucks. It was only top 3 protected. I thought it was like top 5 or top 10, but I was wrong. And then in 2022, that pick becomes unprotected for the Warriors, so Warriors kind of lucked out, I guess. I mean, the Timberwolves lucked out this year, but overall, the Warriors did luck out. I mean, the Timberwolves, I keep saying Warriors. So we do need a point guard, and Kyle Lowry is here, but I don't want to pay Kyle Lowry because he does go down in overall. We could get Drummond to team up with let's try to go with Drummond here. We could go with Drummond to team up with Cat, which would be pretty cool. I don't know if they would pay Drummond this much, but I do know that I want to keep Beasley. But apparently we have to re-announce Beasley's rights. Why do we have to re-announce Beasley? I don't know, man. But Malik Beasley is nowhere close to Andre Drummond's level, so we will be going for Drummond because having Drummond and Cat down there will get this team better. And we're trying to compete now, man. So even though Beasley is gone, can we still afford him? He was a small forward. So Beasley, or was he a shooting guard? I don't know. I think it was a shooting guard. Malik Beasley, anywhere to be found, and no, he's not. So I guess let's go with Bruce Brown here. He could replace Malik Beasley for us. And that's pretty much all the moves we are going to be making right now. So let's just head to next season, and I'm going to be trying to do some trades, some realistic trades that work for both teams. And once I find that realistic trade, man, you'll be seeing me at the trade. So I haven't found a trade yet, but we are here, and it says our team status is we're buying. And it says they feel like they are a few missing pieces away from contending. They might give up draft picks for someone that can help them right now. So that is what we're looking to do, get draft picks to help them right now. But it also says we don't know about any targets for this team. It appears that this team doesn't have any players that is on the trade block. There aren't any players on the team that are untouchable. And so we got to see who's rebuilding. And it says the Wizards are rebuilding. So we could possibly look at Mo Wagner. It says the Bulls are rebuilding. And the Bulls are currently have no players they consider untouchable. So maybe Zach LaVine could be a option for us. I did just get him in my last video though. Rebuilding. The Kings are rebuilding. And who else? Kings, Pacers. I don't know why the Pacers are. Pelicans and Pistons. And the Spurs. So if we propose a trade as a player that can help them, like Amari Spillman, or we do have too many backup centers, so Amari Spillman, and we go to the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard went back to the Raptors. I don't blame him, man. If we go to the Spurs for maybe like some better bench players like a Derek White, we would acquire $7 million, so that wouldn't work. If we actually just put Amari Spillman and a couple picks in the trade finder, what could we get? If we put Amari Spillman and this unprotected first, someone's going to want an unprotected first from us, and we can see what we can get that's realistic. And it has to fit for both of us. And it doesn't really look like any offers. Monty Morris from the Lakers, a backup point guard, would actually help us. Aaron Holiday from the Pacers. I know they don't need a backup big man. Do the Lakers need a backup center? If they need a backup center, I will take Monty Morris. But if they don't, we won't do it. Their centers are, they kind of do need a backup center. They have so many, but they're not good. So I will be probably doing this trade. They could take Rondo. They want to swap worst picks, I guess. I mean, I'll take the pick out, and we'll just do that. So we do get Monty Morris to be our backup point guard, or actually our starting point guard. So this team isn't too bad. We still do need to get Jake Layman out of here. Honestly, I do want to make Najee Reed a power forward because he goes to a 77, and Patrick Patterson always finds a way on my team, man. But there is a free agent out here that a backup center would be nice. Enes Kanter won't take the minimum. Nerlens Noel is always out here. He just never takes the minimum. I guess we'll go with Bismack. Just give him. He doesn't even accept that, man. It's like half these centers aren't even going to be on teams. They just don't accept the minimum. It's going to have to be John Henson. So we get John Henson for the backup small center. And then for trade finder, I do want to see what we can get for Jake Layman. Maybe someone wants Jake Layman. He's 27. And we throw in a young piece like... Don't really have any young pieces I want to throw in. Maybe throw in this 2025 first and a 2024 first. I know trading first round picks isn't the key to doing realistic stuff, but we're kind of trying to win now, and we do need a backup something, man. I don't even know what we need, honestly. But like I said, it has to fit both teams. Like Ron Hollis Jefferson, we need a backup center. I don't know what I was talking about. We do need a backup center, and none of these offers are backup centers. So I'm gonna go look for a backup center. And in a way, a 2024. I do not want to make it unprotected. We can give them 2024 top 5 protected first. JJ Brea for Mo Wagner and Sterling Brown. And they say it's not enough. I don't know how it's not enough when it's top 5 protected. We'll make it top 3 protected. If they want it unprotected, I mean, I guess it's unprotected made it go through. So we do get Mo Wagner now. So the lineup is going to be Monty Morris, D'Angelo Russell, Josh Okogie, Karl Anthony Towns, Andre Drummond, Culver, Mo Wagner, Nazir Reed, and Bruce Strong coming off the bench. I feel like this team could make the playoffs, but we're not there yet to compete, so we'll see how this team does in their second season. So we did make it to the end of the second season. We did go 54-28, which is good for us. No one really got any of the awards. Rookie of the Years, I don't know. I hate how it skips all the time. I say it all the time, but it just gets annoying, man. And we did get D'Angelo Russell on the All-NBA third team along with Karl Anthony Towns. Good for us. And no Drummond. Did Drummond make any of these teams? Yeah, Drummond made all defensive first. So we did get the first seed. Hopefully we could go out and win a chip with this team. I don't know how this team made it this far, man. Usually all my other teams that are waste, my other teams are like 10 times better and we always lose. I just don't understand 2K's logic sometimes. But everyone is hot and they are going up in overall, which is good for us. I am curious to see what Jarrett Culver did this year. He averaged 12 points on 43, 37, and 54. This dude's a shooter and can't shoot free throws. What is his free throw rating? That really just blew my mind away. A 52. Wow. Dude's a shooter but can't shoot free throws, man. Let's go look at the stats real quick. We do have Russell with 29 points and 7 assists. Wow. Karl Anthony Towns with 24, 10, and 4. Drummond with 16 and 14. Culver with 12, and then the rest wasn't too good. Don't know how we won 54 games. I guess Russell and Cat carried the team on their back along with Drummond. But we should get past the Grizzlies. They have John Morant. It is 1-1, 2-1. Besides John Morant and Valanciunas and Jaren Jackson, they're not that good. And we do end up winning. Russell had 43 and 10. Russell's like, I'm making this realistically really easy for you, man. I'm just going to go out and ball. 15 for 20, 11 for 13 on the three-point line. Wow. That's crazy, man. We are taking on the Pelicans. They do take game 1. We take game 2. 3, come on, man. Oh, shoot. No, man. Are you serious? Somebody with Simcast, man. Like, you see what I mean? We're the first seed and we're just going to go out like that? Come on, man. It's kind of a close game here. It's only a 6-point game and it's going back and forth. Come on. We got to go slow, man. Please don't lose it. No one scored, man. Okay, we're up 3. We're up. Oh, my God. Please don't hit a 3. It's going to go to overtime. Wow. Are you serious? I should have hopped in, but I didn't want to, man. I should have, but I just didn't want to. Are you serious, man? This is some bull. That's what I'm talking about, man. You have like the best team and you lose, man. There's just no way working around it, and somehow the Spurs are going to get past the Pelicans. Shit's whack, man. But we do have one more season to try to go out here and win a chip. So we are here. We didn't end the season yet, but I just wanted to show y'all. I did go out and sign a free agent. We did bring Ricky Rubio back to Minnesota. We had $9 million in cap space, so I just gave him like 3 years, $28 million. So he got 7, 8, and 8. And I feel like Ricky Rubio back to Minnesota would be a perfect fit next to Russell, Okogie, and Cat. Jarrett Culver, I feel like we should start over Okogie, but Okogie is a better defender. He just can't really shoot that well unless his 3 kind of went up. And his 3 is a 71, I guess. It's not too bad now. But I do like the Ricky Rubio signing. Good defender, great playmaker. Can shoot a little bit. 75 3, 78 mid. But we really brought him here for his playmaking and his defense. Perimeter defense is a 75, while his lateral quickness is a 75, so not too bad. He is coming off a season where he had 9 points and 7 assists. That's really what we need, is just the assist from him. But this is a lineup, man. It's Rubio, Russell, Kogi, Cat, and Drummond with Culver, Mo Wagner, Nazir Reed, and Monty Morris coming off the bench. I feel like this team could still go out and win, man. So we'll honestly see how good this team does. So we made it to the end of the third and final season, and we won 66 games with this team. I just don't know what 2K is smoking. But they said we won 66 games. We won 66 and 16. And then here's all the stats. Drummond did make all defensive first. No Karl Anthony Towns and no Karl Anthony Towns. No D'Angelo Russell. So hopefully we do go out to win a chip. If we do, I believe we'll be 2 for 2. I don't know if I won with the Knicks. I forgot if I won one with the Knicks or not. But Russell had 27 and 7. Karl Anthony Towns had 23 and 9. Drummond had 17 and 15. Culver 11. Rubio 10 and 10. That's what we needed from Rubio. Just score when you can and get 10 assists out there at night. Really good for Rubio. And here's the recipe. I want to pause and look. So let's see if we can bring Ricky Rubio back and actually win a chip with Rubio. Portland's a pretty good team to be an 8 seed, but I don't think they really stand a chance. We are going to sweep them, hopefully. Thank you. Taking on the Dallas Mavericks. I don't want to sim with Simcast. Simulate the round, man. The Dallas does take game 1. We take game 2. They take game 3 and 4. Are you serious, man? They just beat us. Wow. So dumb, man. Like, we just won 66 games and we lose. I guess it's a failed rebuild. It is. I mean, I felt like that was a good realistic rebuild, but we did fail to lose. This is going to be the end of the video, guys. We'll see who wins the chip, but it is going to be the end of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.